Bod is bodding, and we already ate today, but I ate pizza today. I posted the video. I'm gonna go get some burgers now. We're getting burgers. Also getting water. Cold wind in the air. That's what I wanted to say. Makes no sense. Don't have to wear the sweater, plus I get more sun, thank God. Stinking, like now that it's getting colder, maybe I do want to be outside when it's sunny so I can get my last bits of sun before this all goes away. I do enjoy how much sun I've been getting, how tan I've been getting. It's really cool. I love like how burnt I looked in the mirror just now. This is just like my favorite kind of weather because like fall is my favorite season, but this is my favorite kind of weather because it's the only one where the warmth gets captured in your skin. And you know, for me, that kind of like burnt look at being as dark as it possibly can it makes me feel like warm and cozy inside, because it makes me feel like all of the Christmas and all of the warmth is trapped in like my skin. It's also so weird, I mean, obviously, because in the sun, I mean, this has happened to me forever, especially in the old days when there used to be digital cameras with flash. It's like I always just look like golden and sunny and in the sun especially too, now even in video. But then when I'm like indoors, you'll see the real color, which I love. Both are really fun. Well, of course, lighting plays a huge role. Today we're going to Wendy's. We're gonna get a burger. We are also gonna get water. We're excited to do this little adventure. Was feeling cozy, didn't want to leave my apartment today actually, but I'm like, I have to get this Wendy's because I can only get it once a day for like the next couple days. And I also know, yes, I'm out of breath. If I eat this Wendy's, it will lead me to eating less desserts and stuff. So the protein will actually satisfy my cravings. So yeah. Now I'm gonna talk about all the true crime I've been watching and catch you guys up. Alright, so we're gonna start. Okay, so there's 3 shows I want to talk to you guys about. If you didn't watch them, just skip over this. Alright. Like, I don't know where to start because they were all so good. Okay, so if you're new here, hi, my name is Cute Doll, and I'm famous because I'm pretty, but I love true crime. I used to love horror as my favorite genre. You might not hear me because of the wind. But now my favorite genre is true crime because it's a scary story that really happened. Okay. So the first, I feel like I'm like going rock climbing because I have to like avoid all of these things on the sidewalk and I'm out of breath and shit. Okay. There's not even an incline, but it kind of is like an incline. Okay. Alright, so damn, I really don't know where to start. I think I'm just gonna do all 3 at the same time. Okay. So I'm in the process of getting my Tinder account unbanned. Yes, I'm banned on Tinder. I got banned like 4 years ago. And it's so hard to get unbanned because I already submitted a ticket, but they're like, oh, this is not the email associated with that phone number. And I'm like, so now I gotta find out whatever email I was using back then. Anyways, I was watching The Tinder Swindler on Netflix, And the beginning of that whole movie is kind of like the reason why I want to date. How he had the lifestyle when he was dating the first supermodel with the blonde hair. That's kind of like the lifestyle I want. Just basically she just gets everything because she's pretty. And the reason why I'm afraid of guys is because of people like the Tinder swindler. He's just basically a poor guy that's pretending to be like a sugar daddy. So that's really scary to me. I can kind of tell right away, but not really. I can't really tell when people are being fake about stuff like that. So that's one. So I'm trying to get my account back because I only have one phone number. I don't really want to change my phone number. It would be a great inconvenience to me. So yeah, I'm trying to get unbanned on Tinder and interested to swipe would be fun. And then so when I started watching that, I was trying to download Tinder and then it's like you're banned and I'm like okay, so I'm trying to get unbanned. Okay, the next one is let's do the Son of Sam's Netflix documentary. That one is like oh gosh, David Berkowitz is okay. That is really why the reason why people who have nothing to live for are so not nothing to live for, like the people who have nothing to lose are so scary, because they will do stuff like what he did just to get noticed and famous. And yeah, a lot of people, we want to get famous. I want to be famous. I want to get noticed. I love being noticed. I tell you guys when I get noticed by important people. But for me, it was like, you could just tell by like his face when he got arrested that like everyone's like, oh yeah, he was just smiling. They were like, oh, when he shot me, he shot and then he was just smiling. And I'm just like, these people are so dumb. Like, he's just having duping delight from the smiling, from being so mischievous. Basically, he is whoa, I wish I could show you, but he already left. Okay. He's just basically a person that got so bored that he didn't know what to do. He admits it over and over again. He's like, oh yeah, I used to play with the toy soldiers and hit them over, and that's how he had fun. Like, so weird. Such a weirdo, right? And then he would like punch a hole in the wall, and like his only fun was just like, even when the news people were like not able to find him, blah blah blah, his only fun was just like writing letters to the police. Like, so fucking stupid. Like, those kind of stuff, it just shows like lack of hobbies, you know? Like this guy, he just was basically bored and then did those acts. He even failed 7 times. He failed the assassinations on 7 people. Like, and only fatal to 6. I'm like, this guy is not even good at it. Like, he failed the assassination on a dog. Like, I'm telling you guys, This looks like really cool hobby. Speaking of hobbies, probably get in trouble for this, but that's a good hobby. That's something I would do for sure. And then live stream it, actually get views. But no, I wouldn't stand outside. Okay, so yeah, like that story for me, it's like the whole movie, I could just see right through him. The reason he's just smiling and smirking is because he doesn't get pleasure or gratification from anything. And that's most humans right now in the world. And the reason why is just because they're just dopamine tapped out. They need a dopamine reset. It's like, a lot of people's like, of course it's going to be hard for you to get entertained. Of course it's going to be hard for you to be excited all the time. Because the world is just too exciting right now. When your favorite streamer is offline, then you're just not happy, and then you're just looking for something else to be happy about. It's just like, you're just always looking for your next hit, and it doesn't work like that. Because obviously you get tolerances, you get withdrawals. So you just, like, for me, I just learned how to be happy on a baseline, and then whenever something super exciting happens, I get super happy, you know? So that's like a win-win for me. Okay, we're at Wendy's. Hopefully we have nice staff that accept our coupons. Yeah, I just ordered a junior chocolate frosty, and I got a double stack for $1, so it was like $2.87, and I get a burger and the frosty. I'm very excited about this. I'm gonna put it in my purse, and then I'm gonna buy some water. I bought it today. Body is tea. Okay. Well, in case I'm like 80 years old watching my video again, the reason why the people say body is tea is because it means you have an hourglass body, which, you know, I have. So, thank you. Oh, great. Look, I got a straw and a spoon. Lovely. Got this little frosty. You have to carry this around. It's going to be really annoying. Because I'm holding my phone. I have to hold a gallon of water. We'll make it work, though. Guys, so I think he's a lame serial killer, although a lot of my favorite movies are exactly like what he did in the movie, but like, because like you see that he doesn't have any tact, you know, just takes away from it. You guys won't know who I'm talking about, but there's also this guy, they're calling him the Joker killer. It was the same thing. He was on TikTok. Basically, he has like the Joker tattoos on his face with a smile, and it says ha 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 and tattoos, and he's really tall, like over 6 foot, and he has like a nice haircut and stuff from jail, and all of like the women are like in love with him and stuff on TikTok, and he gets also letters from them. But once I started hearing like how he speaks like on his jail calls to the other, like his ex, and like, I just feel like he's not very intelligent. I just really don't like him anymore. But same thing with David Berkowitz. So I lost fascination with him. He said that there was actually a cult of Son of Sam, and then this conspiracy like made the news, and then he got attention again while he was in jail, and he made like he said it to like journalists and reporters, well, journalists, and then he later revealed he only said that because one of the cops said that that was a conspiracy theory, like, oh, maybe there's multiple of them, and that's the only reason why he did that. So it wasn't even his own idea. He just copied someone else, and I face that all the time. People, they don't have their own ideas. They just copy me. So he wasn't creative at all. He wasn't smart at all. You know? And it's just so unattractive. It's highly unattractive. They ran out of water. Oh yeah, this is where the Halloween candy is, isn't it? Yeah. And it's not anything about like me being attracted to like David Berkowitz. It's not about that. It's just like, I'm just trying to tell you guys, like, this was just some dumb guy that did this. Like, it's not glorified, it's not cool, you know? And oh, maybe it's over here. It's not glorified, it's not cool. Oh my god, guys, I found it. I'm so smart. Yay, purified water. Let's get it. So the next thing I want to say is about the next one I watched, which okay, so I do have to say that this next one I watched was actually like, it's like one of those shows you just started because you're just going through the whole list of everything on true crime and Netflix, but then it actually ends up being really good. Okay, so I didn't really know where this show was going. It's called How to Fix a Drug Scandal. I don't really watch like a lot of, like, I don't watch like Narcos or anything like that, so like I don't really watch a lot of those kind of shows. And in the documentary they say that like how like that really isn't that interesting of a category. That's why they don't really ever show it like on CSI Miami. They literally said this in the Netflix documentary. That's like one of the people who were being interviewed said. That was like an expert. Okay, so, okay guys, this is gonna be really hard for me because I'm literally holding a Frosty and a gallon of water. This is gonna be a little bit for me. Okay guys, so, oh my god, guys, I'm dying. It's just so heavy, but it's only a couple blocks. So basically, that story, if you ever watch it one day in the future, I'm just gonna let it, I'm really tired now. I'm gonna just let it unfold for you, like how it did for me, because it was done so nicely. Yeah, this is not gonna work. Sitting here, I'm just gonna eat my chocolate Frosty because it's gonna be our water to be our unpaid actor. Yes, our tripod. Yes, didn't even think about it. It actually works. Lovely. I'm scared. Oh my god. You scared the fuck out of me. He said excuse me in like a scary ass voice, but it's just a whole bunch of friends in the car. My influencer vibes over here eating my Frosty. You scared the fuck out of me, bro. I thought I had to run. I had to grab all these things and just run. Okay, how am I gonna do this? Find out the next episode. Out in the next episode, guys. How am I doing this? We don't know. But I am. a magical wizard, sorceress, and a sorceress in real life. Crazy. How cute is this? It's the most perfect summer day, and then the frosty just makes it better. The damage that was done when I opened it. Yeah. Because there was no way that frosty was gonna make it home without spilling all over my bags. So I had to consume it. As Cute always says, use it before you lose it. Always better when they have a nicer car. Like this BMW is not gonna run you over like those other cars. So true. Why? Because he cares about his BMW. Now it's cold. Well, I wish I anticipated that I would be walking in the shade and it would be cold, so I put my sweater on, but there's no way I could have known because it was just like a perfect summer day like 2 seconds ago. Now I gotta deal with the wind, the hair, the coldness. Oh, give me a break. But yeah, I do gotta say, I do love those Uber Eats guys. They're like so civilized. They just always sit there by the Chipotle waiting for a Chipotle order to like, you know, go deliver it, and they just like, they never look at me, they never talk to me, they never talk about me, and they just chillin', even if he's there by himself or with all his friends. The Uber Eats guys are so chill. only got hit on by a Uber Eats guy once or twice. One time, I told you guys already, when he gave me my order, he said he'll be my Valentine, because that's my name on my Uber Eats. It's like, will he be my Valentine? And he's like, yes, I will be your Valentine. And then another time, this one guy, two of them actually, they messaged me after they delivered the order on the app. I was like, fucking creep. I just like closed my app or whatever, just never responded. I don't know, something like that. But yeah, I never responded. They can only message you for a window of time after they deliver, and then it just gets, they can't send more messages. So yeah, that's my story. Today's a really hard day with the carrying the water, because it's just so heavy. But I remember how tired I was yesterday. Nothing compared to that level of tiredness. But I'm glad I got my burger in my bag, because it'll be a lot of protein. It's going to be good for energy and cravings and everything, so it'll be really good. I'll be all set for the rest of the day. I'm playing Lost Ark right now, trying to do They Mine Normal 1 to 3 on the European server on my sorceress named Fanfiction Doll. She's 1610 eye level, so come help me. And then I get to tap this week and next week, buy the mats from the weekly store, even the extra mats, so that they convert over. So I got to do all that, tap out 20k gold plus, and just basically so I know I exhausted everything I could this week, and then try again next week. I gotta do 3 quest lines on 3 different rosters. And I'm almost home. I can't wait. Oh my god, guys. Yeah, Frosties won't make it far because they're like literally melting in the cup, and the guy was really nice, so he just like filled my cup like all the way up already. It was like beyond the cap. And then it was like melting in there like a little snow globe. I'm excited. Yeah, so you want to watch the how to fix a drug scandal or drug scheme or something, because that story just unfolds in a way I just never thought. And then by the end of the 3rd episode, they make her seem so dumb, and also it brings a lot of awareness. During that whole series, I was just nothing more than grateful, like, for not having any substance addictions. I'm only addicted to video games, streaming, and sugar. And you guys know I love drinking, so yeah. But yeah, that's it. And it's like, when I saw how scary it was, it like, even one of the people who went to jail because of one of the cases that she did the chemical drug analysis of, even even the guy who went to jail, he said, yeah, look at her, she looks like a drug addict. And then so I was like asking ChatGPT, like, why do they age so much? And it talks about like how it destroys, like, you know, the cells and stuff, and all of the reasons why. And I was like, oh my god. I was like, because I did notice they always look awful with their faces. And I was just like, I'm so grateful, because it's so sad, because she was like a really smart girl in high school, whatever. But actually, when she grew up and she started developing a problem, right, an addiction, she admitted that the addiction was taking over her life. She had diary entries. She had like a chart that she tracked her usage and what happened every day. And she went to therapy, and she literally was like, I just can't imagine trying to stop doing something and then you can't stop. I can't imagine. So I just, obviously, I'm like, wow, like, I'm so grateful, you know, I'm not in that. So like, that was just like, for me, it was just an eye-opener of a series when I saw her testimonies. And like, it was just so educational, honestly. So I highly recommend that series. It's like I kind of even love so much more, like, my elementary school teachers and high school teachers always saying, like, don't do drugs all the time, like nailing into our heads how scary it is. And I'm one of those kids that grew up with that. So okay, I love you guys. Thank you for sticking with me. Okay, bye. Hey guys, we're still not done. Body is tea. Okay, we're just gonna eat this burger now, and I'm gonna mute the sound so that I can watch my favorite shows.
I do wonder, do vegan creators only feed their pets vegan food? Or are they okay feeding them like real food?